You know, I was talking about that during the first card. I spoke to Josh Kelly and he said he's obviously looking to fight into that card. And he pulled out names like Sammy Vargas and also Josecito Lopez. Is there any sort of opponent that you've got?
Guys, we want to step him up with it, providing he wins April 20th. He's fighting Ranowski, who's I think 14, 15 and 0. He should win that fight. But they're the kind of names that I would like to see him fight in America. I see Josh fighting in the UK. You know, he's a headline star in the UK. I believe he can be a pay-per-view fighter as well. Just got to keep winning.
I just want to skip over to America. We had Spence versus who did Spence fight? Mikey Garcia, sorry. Talk to me about the sort of build-up, because you know, like, one thing you know how to do is build up a fight. You built up fights that maybe should have. People are talking about not being pay-per-view and you pulled them off. So talk to me about the build-up of the pay-per-view fight for Spence and Garcia in your eyes.
It's a different market. You know, like I'm finding myself, it's not that easy, because the interest in boxing in America isn't that big, right? I thought the build-up was poor, but I thought the event, take away the fight, I thought the event was great. I mean, they had 40,000 people there. It looked great. The walkouts were great. The production was great. The fight was poor, but it's tough, isn't it? Sometimes that happens. Was there people walking down the street anywhere in the world talking about that fight? No. And it done 200,000 buys or 250,000 buys. They might say it done 300 or 350, but it's a very, very small number for a country of that size. But again, we go back to the price point of $75. If I did a pay-per-view, if all of a sudden we turned Joshua from $25 to $75, we'd do 250 buys in the UK, you know? So I think it was a good event, just poorly promoted. Who was the promoter for that fight? I mean, this is the problem. Like, you have to think about it, right? So it's a Jot TGB, Tom Brown. You have to think about who's promoting the fight. So for all my down points, at least if I'm doing a fight, you know about it, a big pay-per-view fight, like Don King. Like Don King, some of the things he'd done was disastrous. He could promote. You knew when it was a Don King fight. There's no person with a PBC, because no one wants that person to be in that position within a PBC. There's people with real control freaks that want to employ certain small matchmakers and promoters to be that front guy, but they're not a front guy. They don't even speak. They just stand back over there just pretending it's their show on behalf of the BBC. So they need a front man, they need a promoter.
I'm not sure if you watched...
I'm not going for the job, by the way. I'm busy.
But does that, in that case, then, does it? So are you a bit gutted that you're not involved in that division, because that division's got big name?
Yeah, well, of course, and I believe I will be one day with Josh Kelly. I believe he'll go and become world champion in that division. So over time.